Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Nick Shine Show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you taking time out of your night to join me. Connor Rogers of SNY was at Jets camp today. He had some takeaways. We're going to discuss that. We're going to break down what he saw. We're going to give our thoughts, our opinions. We're going to have some fun, as always. We're going to laugh. We'll figure out a way. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nick Shine Show.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
Gentry covered in purple.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Good evening, everyone. Normally, this is the part where I go into a monologue about the Jets. I got to address something first. There's been some shit talk out there about this program. Don't talk shit about my family. They're my family.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, get ready for this new showdown. I call it the anytime, any day throwdown. Nick Shine, kill these clowns till they make no sound. They lose weight, we feel great when we burn these pounds. We all know that jet green make the earth go round. Another rookie head coach, another first go round. We bleed green, each fiend hope this team win now. And twist dreams in the DP where my beats are found. Shiners unite, knock the lights out at midnight. We go show for show, goon for goon. We can fist fight, I rip mics. Clemens and Williams, all the dislikes. Bunch of Jets rappers out there, they ain't this nice. I did this twice. Got a sick addiction, so the green and white's my vice. I gave it blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I paid my price. Many years on this flight, no prescription, but I need a championship in my life, yo.
For as long as I'm alive, I got your back because you always had mine. And I fucking love you guys for that. So, keep coming back. It's a fun place to be. We don't turn people away. We don't talk down to people. Maybe we the people, but that he deserves it. Boom, boom. Love that shit. Welcome back, everybody. Second show of the day. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of you showing up. Couple show announcements before we get going. Two things we got going on right now. Darrelle Revis full-size authentic helmet with the Revis Island inscription on it. We are raffling that off. End of training camp Sunday, August 31st, I believe, is the last. Yes, August 31st, Sunday night, Labor Day weekend. That's getting raffled off. However, in the meantime, if you can't wait, Bart Scott, what's up, motherfucker? We got another raffle going on. Anything that you contribute will go towards that. There's a bonus system I'll take care of. Don't worry about it. But now, we're going to give away a jersey Sunday night. You get to pick the jersey, the color, the size. Any raffles from last night's show up until Sunday will go towards a jersey raffle. If we like that, maybe we'll keep doing that weekly. So there's a big prize at the end, but then you can win other prizes along the way. So thank you to everyone who's been gifting. The gift memberships are shooting up. We're getting almost as many gift memberships as Chris B comments before the show. Chris, you are very excited to be here. Happy that you're here, my friend. But ladies and gentlemen, you know the deal. Super chats, cut the line. Gifted memberships, we celebrate, we do the wave, we throw our hands up in the air. Charles Gorman will attempt to do push-ups. It gets pretty fucking wild. You know how we do. But ladies and gentlemen, Connor Rogers, he's becoming one of my favorite analysts to listen to read, to hear from. So he was at camp today. First thing he says, Olu looks like a franchise tackle. Consistent, smooth in pass protection, but the new element is added strength to push people around in the run game. Very high ceiling and clear he put in some serious offseason work. Okay. Now, one of the most important things to come out of the end of last season, amongst all the drama, the head coach firing, the interim coach firing, moving on from Rodgers, if you were watching this show at the end of last season, you remember I was thrilled Olu did not need surgery. That was a big thing, for me at least. I know I mentioned it. Some of you might remember. I know Boomtown remembers all. But I thought Olu going into year 2, getting a taste of the NFL at left tackle, was really important that he could enter year 2. That's when you really make the transition with your body, not that type of transition like we the people, but you get that NFL physique. You're with the team from January all through the off season. You don't wait until April or May when they finally get you. They can transition you into what they want. Leaner, more muscular. You get your man body, right? You're not a kid anymore in college. That's when you really start. You see Will McDonald did it this year going into year 3. So the fact that Olu didn't need surgery and was able to put on something that we all criticized, we all said, he's finesse. Wish he was a little more physical. Wish he was a little more dominant in the run game. You don't think that Aaron Glenn sat down with them and said, this is the type of team we want to be. This is where we need you to be physically. Let's get you there. So Olu getting praised immediately, I like it. That's a good sign. We've heard some good things about Membu, but let's not forget about Olu. Next up, after Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver reps seem very open. Brandon Smith had the biggest day, multiple touchdown grabs, uses his big frame to shield coverage. Wouldn't surprise me if that shows up in preseason games. So, a couple of people who've been at camp, you've seen it on Twitter, Brandon Smith is making plays. In a room where not many playmakers live, somebody has to step up. Somebody has to stand out. We really need a guy to play above himself. We really need a guy to get to that next level. I don't care if it's a walk-on. I don't care if it's a trade, a free agent, somebody in the room already, drafted, free agent signing from years past. I don't give a shit. We need him. I have no allegiance to whoever it may be. I don't care who it may be. We just need somebody. We just need to root for success. We need someone, we need multiple someones to take pressure off of Garrett Wilson. I don't care if it's Brandon Smith. I don't care if it's Arian Smith. I don't care if it's Mason Taylor, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Just be consistent. That's a good sign that somebody unexpected could be stepping up and making plays. It's worth keeping an eye on as we get through the rest of camp. Connor continues. Jets are very deep at cornerback, but don't sleep on 2024 fifth-round pick. Nate, get ready to ejaculate. Quantez Diggers. Physical and sticky in coverage, I'd want him on the 53-man roster. Some nice praise. We know they added Thomas, Stevens, Carter, Sauce already there. Well, who's QB? Who's cornerback 5? It's to be determined. I think that who's DN3, who's CB5, who's safety 3, or actually who's safety 2, which would then decide safety 3 between Moore and Adams. Those are some of the positions worth keeping an eye on this defense. A lot of the starters seem to be set in stone. And now, last but not least, we covered it this morning. Nick Folk came back. Did not miss a kick. Are you sitting? If you're driving, I'm sorry right now. Please keep your hands at 10 and 2 and don't swerve off the road in shock. A Jets kicker did not miss a kick. When was the last time we heard that? Probably the last time we had Nick Folk. But Brandon Smith had a good day. Folk was tremendous, kept inching back. Sauce and Garrett had a nice little contest going today. Garrett got one, Sauce got one. And that's what you want, right? You want your number one top paid in the NFL corner going against your number one wide receiver. And you want them making each other better. We've lived through it for 3 years now. It's their fourth camp. We've had 3 years of it. This is their fourth camp together. Go at it every day. Make one another better. Learn from one another. Communicate with each other. I think they have a great relationship where they'll talk and say, hey, you had a tell on that play. I could tell what you were doing. I could tell how you were going to release. I could tell what route you were running because your shoulders dipped. This is all stuff Revis used to pick up. Revis would say that he knew what route a receiver was running by his shoulders. Were they down? Was he looking to explode and get upfield? Were they higher? Was he going to do a move and juke and fake? There was a lot that Revis could tell on film. Was he great on the field? Was he the greatest corner technician I've ever seen? Yes. But he was also the smartest cornerback I ever saw, and he would study all the film. So if Sauce can get to that level and he helps bring Garrett to a higher level because of that, that's great for us. Not many corners can hang with Garrett. Not many receivers can beat Sauce. And if these two are getting W's against each other day in and day out, rep after rep, going back and forth and battling, that is tremendous for us as Jets fans, short and long term. Because I don't know if you're aware, but these gentlemen are going to be here for several more years. Because the Jets did something they never really do. What's that, you ask? Signed players. They drafted well enough to give guys contracts to stay here. And they drafted players dumb enough to want to stay here. So things are going well at camp. For a camp, you want several things. You don't want the I word. We had a scare last week with the quarterback. We escaped that. You want to see your stars performing well. Sauce and Garrett are off to good camps. Will McDonald's off to a good camp. Quinnen Williams with a little bit of a calf thing today. I didn't hear much about it. He walked off the field on his own. Olu, Membu were doing well. There was another tweet. I think it was it wasn't Connor Rogers. Maybe it was Connor Hughes. Talked about the run game on the right side with AVT and Membu and how strong the running attack looks on the right side of the line. I can't find the tweet right now, but trust me, it's there. That's really good. If Membu and AVT can be guys that we just run behind and consistently and constantly convert and get first downs and extend the drives, that's going to be a really fun offense. Because now you can get play action. Now you can do things off of that Now your linebackers have to commit to that. You could sneak Mason Taylor behind them on a little in route. You could do a lot of fun things. But it's all got to come together with the run. If the defense knows we're going to run the ball and we can still run it successfully, we're going to have some fun with this offense. Because now Mason Taylor is going to beat linebackers up the seam. Garrett Wilson, he'll get more one-on-one on the outside when we know what he can do. Today, Justin Fields got blitzed. Sherwood and Quincy both blitzed. What does Fields do? Throws out the flat to Brees. Brees beats the coverage, walks in for a touchdown. You know why that's a good sign, ladies and gentlemen? Come here, I'll tell you. A lot of teams, maybe our week one opponent, won't respect Justin Fields as a passer. So they're going to blitz him. They're going to try to force him into quick decision making. You dump that ball off to Brees, you blitz 7, we swing it out to Brees, guess what? We're going to get some big fucking gains, guys. We're going to get some huge gains. If we can get 7 guys and Brees only has 1 and a safety, we're going to get big chunks of yardage. Braylon Allen as well. Good luck for a cornerback trying to tackle Braylon Allen. We know Jalen Ramsey doesn't want to tackle. Swing it to his side of the field and let Jalen Ramsey try to fucking tackle Braylon Allen or Brees in the open field. I will take that 10 times a game because I tell you right now, we're going to get the better of it 8 or 9 of those times if it's swung to that side of the field. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit the like button. For those of you joining late, yes, of course, we got fun stuff going on. We have the full-size Darrelle Revis authentic helmet. We will also ship you the He's Charles poster. They're printing these out by the millions right now. Ladies are looking for this. They want it on their walls. They want it in ladies' locker rooms and all the gyms across the country. It's a new thing, sweeping the nation. Also, any super chats tonight, any gifted memberships tonight, you will be entered in another raffle on top of the helmet raffle for a Jets jersey. We'll be giving that away Sunday night. So tonight, tomorrow morning, I'll be on after Jake. And Saturday morning, with a very big guest, I'm waiting for confirmation tomorrow, should have a very big guest locked in for the green and white scrimmage. And we'll go over everything as it comes in live. And then after that, obviously, Graves will be here, and we'll all head up to Jake's event at Chef Kevin. And as always, if you're watching now, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. To all of you who watch after, and the numbers are growing. There's actually more people who watch. A bigger percentage of the show is starting to get watched after than there has been. Please subscribe. A lot of non-subscribers watch, and they watch a very big chunk. So to you, non-subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 1550, trying to get to 1600 before the start of the season. And then, when we start winning, this is going to be a place everyone wants to be. Clancy, no. Unfortunately not, buddy. I'm sorry. I do appreciate everyone who is a member of the channel. But there's no way to track who was gifted and then who. I know you're fucking with me. But trying to look. You guys got any questions? Fire away. We'll do a little question. I love. This is my favorite thing to do when you guys ask Jets related questions. To answer the first one, Lane, I'm going to tell you how I feel about the Jets with all the other questions people ask. So please pay attention. Infrared, from your lips to God's ears, we hit 16,000 one day. You know I'm working hard. You know I'm grinding. We just got to get the word out there. So go ahead. Fire your Jets questions away, ladies and gentlemen. First question, is my kitchen clean? Yes. Kitchen's always spotless. Kitchen's always spotless. I can't live anywhere that has a dirty kitchen. I make sure I have kitchen detail to make sure that it's covered. Sweet baby Jesus. For those of you who've been following the Charles Gorman saga,
Gormani needs some cash. Gormani's broke. He can't keep sending Bitcoin to chicks with dicks. And when he takes a shit, we all know he'll fall into the Bobby Show. So the next time that he shaves and cuts off his nipple, send him $1, cause his wallet is empty and it smells like farts.
Excuse me.
it's never ending. It's like the Marvel movies. They'll never end. They'll just change the universe or whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking off with the first question. The first person in the chat tonight, Bill, is here. What will be Davis's role this year behind Breece and Braylon? I think what you're going to see with Davis is maybe they give him a drive, second quarter. You know, give Braylon and Breece a rest, maybe before that 2-minute drive near the end. Sometimes if one of them breaks a big run, if you want to run a play that has two running backs, you spell them. I think it's going to be minimal. I would say, man, 17 games. If he gets 70 touches, which is like 68 would be 4 a game, I think that would be a nice contribution. I think you're going to see Fields with at least 10 carries a game himself, maybe 8 carries a game. Breece, you're looking at 15. Braylon, you're probably looking around 10. I think you're going to see a team that runs the ball over 30 times a game, sometimes maybe even more than 40. But I think you're going to see a middle reliever. You're going to see a guy that gives breaks. You're going to see that guy that might get a drive in the late third quarter, early second. But other than that, I think that this is going to be the Breece and Braylon show, and I'm fine with it. Kim, what's up? Welcome back, my friend. Hope everything's well on the home front. We missed you. For those of you who are channel members, like Kim, we have some new emojis on the channel. We cycled the old ones out. We're not at a level where we can add more to it yet, but we're getting there. You guys have been fucking tremendous the last 2 weeks. We are on the rise, and we should be able to get there probably by the season. But I cycled some of them, and we have a Kevin Tattoos who's been gifting a lot lately, and we have a Boomtown one, and then we changed the Rick Kent one to actually Rick Kent and not some random guy on a billboard in Atlantic City at Caesars. So, like to keep it fresh. I know you guys love your emojis. I wanted to talk about something else, and I just forgot it. Here we go. More questions. We're doing questions for those of you that just popped in. Sweet Baby Jesus says, what's your prediction record the Jets will have this year? I think 7. 7 over or under for you in the chat. I'm going to go over. I really think we can win 3, maybe 4 before the bye. And I think we can win 4, maybe 5 after the bye. I think if this team stays healthy, I think we can win 8. If you had it at 8.5, I would have trouble. But at 7, I'll take the over. I'll go with 8. I think 8 wins and we get better, and it's the eye test. We improve as the year goes on. I'm all for that. Jets Worldwide. If you haven't already, guys, go over, subscribe to Jets Worldwide with Snowball and Johnny. They do shows on Friday nights, I believe 7:30. So if you're looking for some content at that time, they got you covered. Can we pay Charles for military push-ups? $5 for every 20 in a row. I mean, he's got to work out. We can pay him to work out. We've done that successfully in the community before. Mays, can the Jets average 23 points a game on offense this year? No. I'd be shocked. Give me 21. You know, just be consistent. Don't give me 41 game and then 6 the next game and then be like, oh, we averaged 23. You know, be consistent. You know, put up 24, put up 20, put up 27, put up 21, put up 23. Be in that 20s every week. If we can get to the 20s, we're going to win more than we lose. I fully believe that. Can we get to 20? There's been many times you heard it's a race to 20. I think Salah said that a couple years ago. It's a race to 20. Get me 10 points a half. Maybe 17 and a half. You know, we break one. I think that we're very capable of, with this offensive line, sustaining and finishing drives. It's really important. I would say we averaged 21 this year. You know, there might be some games. I tell you this. I think we'll score more points this year than we did last year, even though we had 28 touchdowns from a quarterback. Woo! Yeah, 2 rushing. It's not really a great ratio. Infrared, what's up, brother? Will Taylor third be utilized more on the defensive tip? I think so, but I'm not. If Nadi gets cut like Rich Cimini projected, yes, it has to be. Because you got Coward, Tufele, and Taylor left. But if Nadi's there, I'm not sure. It sounds like Coward is doing very well. So I think Taylor can step up in year 2. I would like to see it. He's somebody that I've had an eye on as who can really help us in the pass rush. But we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, make sure you hit the like button, please. Very important. It's free. We do have a couple raffles going on for all of you coming in late. Any of your super chats and gifted memberships, any $5 super chat and above goes towards the Darrelle Revis authentic helmet, Revis Island inscription. You heard that right. Full size and authentic helmet. Not a mini, not a replica. The opposite of both of those words. And anyone who gifts or has a $5 super chat or above, you are immediately entered in a Jets jersey giveaway for Sunday. You pick the player, you pick the color, you pick the size, and it's all yours. Or we'll just have Charles autograph this and we'll send it to you. Either one. I'm not picky. Where are we? I brought that up, so I lost where I was. When you change the tab, looking for the questions. Who was the first Shiner during the parade after the Jets Super Bowl win that will need bail money? Oh, I'll weed the people. He might not make the Super Bowl. We win the AFC Championship, Weed is going to jail. He's just going to run around and Hulk smash every car that hit him. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend from north of the border, Hank G. I wish Bobby was here. Last month, Bobby read the name of who your gift went to, Hank. It's the Pussy Assassin.
Oh yeah, Pussy says. Oh yeah, why don't you come on my show? I'll say hi to you.
Hank, thank you, Hank. Hank, let me add you. Appreciate your support, my friend. Hank, are you trying to get down to a game this year? I know we got you last year down to your first game. Are you trying to do that on the regular? Oh, close you, open you. That's what she said. Hank G, you're in, Hank. Good luck to you, buddy. All right, back to the comments. All right, I'm looking for the. Damn, every time I change that tab, I don't like the upgrades. These are actually downgrades. May says 23 is the magic playoff number. Yeah, but if you're giving up 17 a game, it's good enough. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm talking gibberish, right? It's like not Michael Scott. Who the fuck plays Michael Scott? Steve. What the fuck's Michael? Who plays Michael Scott? Who's the actor that plays Michael Scott? I can't think of his name in real life. Steve Carell? Steve Carell. In Bruce Almighty, when he's like, and Jim Carrey's just controlling him, that's what it sounds like when you say Jets get first downs. I know. I'm being hopeful. You guys think O-line good enough to get Breece getting Breezy? I think it's going to be between Fields, Allen, and Breece, a very well-balanced running attack, but I think there will be weeks the hot hand gets it. If we're playing a fast defense, you might see more Braylon Allen so we can punish them. If we're playing a bigger defense, you might see more Breece so we can use his speed and agility against them. So I think each week, I'll say this right now, Boomtown, make a note. I think there will be, in games that Breece and Braylon both play together, I think there will be 4 games where Braylon gets more carries than Breece. I think there's just going to be matchups that they like and a certain style they play where Braylon just gets more carries that day. And it's not a knock on Breece. It's a compliment to Braylon Allen because how good he's going to be. Allen, I think I saw the number today. We're getting 3.5, and it's 38.5 is the over-under. I'm taking the points. Jay Quest, if you're watching, you know that I'm going to send you a Venmo, and we're taking the points that week, baby. Kevin Tattoos. Make it rain with the Kevin Tattoos emoji, ladies and gentlemen. How concerning is Q's calf tweak? Haven't heard anything yet, which is good. Because if it's bad, you're going to hear about it instantly, right? Fuck yeah, big fella. And yes, I was playing it last night during the show, during a call. I was. I think Hawk is the one that outed me. But I think it's a good sign that we didn't hear anything alarming, right? We live in a day and era where as soon as something negative comes out, everyone knows. Silence is good nowadays. I know I'm behind in the chat. I'm sorry. Question for Nick: with the 3 episodes of Olu McDonald, which one has been your favorite? Haven't watched them. Waiting for Nikki. That's Sunday's agenda. I wait for Nikki with some of these things, and you guys know he was away down in Ocean City, Maryland for Sophia softball tournament. I'm with him this weekend. and we're going to knock these out together. So I do have to wait sometimes, but you know what? It's worth it because watching this stuff with my son, can't put a price on that. Also, to further answer the question, uh, we don't even need to make the Super Bowl for Weed to get arrested. We can just have a bye week and he gets arrested. So, to be fair, it was it's a low bar to clear with picking him. Maze, has anyone checked on Bobby this week? He had a back issue. I actually talked to Bobby today. He's feeling a little better, but end of the month, Bobby always disappears for a little bit. Bobby gets paid. Bobby goes in hiding. Bobby comes back. It's a cycle. Hope he's having fun. Gets to see his daughter, go out to eat with them. But I talked to him today. Things are good. Air conditioner's working well. Thank you to everyone who helped chip in to get that for him. Oh, Lane with a question. Do you like the Jets green uniforms, white uniforms, or the black uniforms? I love the green jerseys on the white pants. A couple years ago, we had what was the combination that we wore when we had a 5-game winning streak. The year we beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Was it black jerseys on green pants? What did we wear? It was a different combination. It was white jerseys with black pants, wasn't it? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Snowball. I'm trying to visualize all the combinations. I like that look. That was a good look. I don't know if that'll work still with the new uniforms, but I liked it back then. Hennessy, if we make the playoffs, Alan will say we messed up our draft pick. You know what? I think not even Alan would be upset if we finally make the playoffs after all these years. All right. Looking for more questions. Looking for more questions. Yeah, there, Alan. This is a good test. I said this last year. I wanted to play San Francisco early because I wanted to know who we are. Offensively, we're gonna know. If we could put 20 up against Pittsburgh, I think we're gonna be in good shape. I can't see them. I can't see them putting up 20 on our defense. We're going to be tackling well. Dump offs to Freermuth aren't going to work. Yeah, Snowball's right. Improved downfield blocking will spring some big runs. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Mr. Weed, who moments ago we all selected as what Jet fan would be the first one to get arrested if the Jets won the Super Bowl, and he was a unanimous choice across the board, comes in to let us know that he's not in jail right now tonight. Says, getting my new laptop tomorrow. Once it's age, sex, gender, and ready to go, I'll be back. All right, I didn't know that computers needed an age, sex, gender. But looking forward, for those of you wondering, his computer shit the bed. He hasn't been able to create his photoshops in a while, and quite frankly, it's been something this community's missing. I know I miss it. So me and him don't talk as much now that he can't do it. But Mr. Weed, with that, you are in 2 raffles, sir. Sunday night, Jets jersey going out. The winner gets to pick what type of jersey, color, size. I'll get a kid size for you if you win, Weed. No problem, buddy. I got you. We understand. It'll save me money to get a kid size, so I hope you win. Robert C. How about games where Brees Hall and Braylon both go over 100 yards? Total yards? Because I think they're going to both be impactful in the passing game as well. I could see that happening a couple times. I mean, I would say running 0. Total yards, we might have a few of those. Boomtown. Nick, since you love lists, top 5 Jets players where if they are out on an extended period of time, the chances of making the playoffs take a massive hit. Garrett Wilson is number 1. Quinnen Williams is number 2 because nobody can do what he does. Jermaine, because we don't have anyone else who can rush the passer and play the run. So I'm looking guys who positional value equals more team value. Olu. Man, do I put this guy in there already? Yeah, Sherwood, because he's going to be calling the defense. We saw what happened to our defense last year when Mosley went down. I'm not putting Sherwood on that level, but when you lose the center of your defense and your brains of the operation, it's going to take a hit. Ladies and gentlemen, this comment needs to be addressed right away. Brian Farrell popping in. Brian, congratulations, man. 100 days sober. God bless. Keep up the great work, dude. I am extremely proud of you, man. Don't be a stranger. Keep coming back and update me. I will. Hey, Siri, how many days ago was March 10th, 2023?
It was 874 days ago.
I'm at 874, man. Keep fucking grinding. Keep making good decisions, bro. There's no better feeling in the world than putting your head down on the pillow sober after a stressful, awful day. Just keep doing it, man. You've done it 100 times, and you have many more in front of you, man. Keep it up, bro. God bless. I don't think I had an issue. I don't know. I haven't changed anything with settings. Chris B says, well, Chris, just want to let you know that we just got arrested. Send money now. We need to bail him out. Mackle says, you mentioned Brees and Braylon. Where does Isaiah Davis factor into this rotation? They have said they're using all 3. I did answer this maybe a little earlier before you got in here. And I do appreciate you watching. And thank you for watching the morning show. I know we didn't get as much Jets talk in as you would like. But, yeah, I got you were busting my balls. And it's a chat-driven show. Sometimes it's all Jets talk like we're doing tonight. Other times it's friends hanging out here. That's the beauty of this show. I don't have to put a 2-hour plan together because it's very chat driven here, and you're part of that driving force right now. I think Davis might get like 4 carries a game. Like if he gets 70 carries on the year, I think that's pretty good. That would be an average of just over 4. 68 is 4 carries a game. Maybe averages 5 touches a game for the year. I think that's not bad. I think that's a good sign that both Brees and Braylon were healthy, because if those numbers go up, obviously we took a hit in the backfield. I think that's a nice place for your RB3 if everyone's healthy. Allen bypassing 330-pound nose tackle Yaha Black. Still pisses him off. He is a one-man wrecking crew in Pittsburgh camp. He should be ours. If you don't know Allen by now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe Yaha Black was from Iowa, and Allen was very big on him. Allen was as big on him as I was on Deion Walker, who's on the Bills. Drafted one spot in front of us, I believe. Hennessy. Stats for Fields this season. Let me look something up real quick. Let me look something up before I get to this answer. All right, so his best year, he had 2,500 passing yards in 13 games with 17 touchdowns. I'll say he throws 20 touchdowns. I say he throws for 3,200 yards. It's a little less than 200 a game. And here's the most important part for me. Last year with Pittsburgh, he had a 65.8 completion percentage, by far his best. He had 58.9, 60.4, 61.4, 65.8. I would love to see him get to 67, 68, or 70. Thought I was going to say 69. Completion percentage is what's important. High percentage throws. Get it to the guys to make plays. So give me 20 touchdowns. Give me 8 interceptions. Give me 3,200 yards. Now, rushing, I really, he plays, these are based off of 17 games, so we can break the averages down if need be. But based off of 17 games, I'm going to go with 969 rushing yards. 17 times 57. You might have some games that are more explosive. You might have some games that are less, but give me 969 with 6 rushing touchdowns. Hell yeah, Brian. If you're still here, man, thanks for popping in and sharing that news. Does Lazard still have a chance of going to Pittsburgh? Yeah. Monday, September 8th, after we play them. We're not going to help them beat us, but we might send him off the day after. Brandon Smith keeps playing this well, and it carries over into the regular season. Maybe he's gone. What the fuck just happened? The air conditioner shut off? Thank God the power didn't blow for this. That would have sucked. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see if the plug fell out of the wall or if something tripped. I got the headphones on, so I couldn't hear. Let's enjoy Charles. You can never get enough of Charles.
Charles, what is all these porn sites open on your computer?
I got cereal.
Charles, I'm good. I don't need anything, man. You have all sugar products. I'm fine. Did you use the condoms yet?
I did not use any condoms.
Do you want to use them, Charles?
I'm not going to use them right now.
Charles, try one on while Nick's there.
I'm not putting one on.
Hell yeah. A condom crown. Hell yeah.
Don't touch it. It's perfect. You don't.
Trying to align it
You
properly.
don't know what to do with these. You've never used them before.
Oh, Rick Kent's here. Where is he?
Daddy's, oh my God.
I tried to put it on to do a puppet and it broke. So if you want to do a workout?
Right now? Actually, I'm actually down for that, actually, yeah. With the condoms on my head?
On your other head, Charles.
Oh, get out of here, Addison.
My ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling. No, face the camera. Hold on.
Oh, shit!
Go. Do it.
One,
What the fuck?
4.
If you drop. Oh, Addie, he just farted in my face, dude.
Hell yeah.
At least your mouth wasn't open. You don't fart when someone's mouth is open. That's disgusting.
Should I leave?
I am. He farted in my face. Good night, bro.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Good night.
I have a lot of guests tonight.
How quickly does pink eye set in? Tom Ace will know.
Is it because I farted?
Yeah, man, that wasn't nice. I'm sitting there trying to help you work out. I give you a crown of condoms and you rip ass in my face, dude. And you had to ruin a friendship because you can't fucking hold your ass together.
I didn't want to.
That's because you eat like a 4-year-old with a debit card when you go shopping. All right.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Come on, you fuck. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't know what happened. The plug has an adapter on it. I think the adapter just shorted out. Oh, yeah, you heard that? Sorry, Clancy. I'm trying to fucking get the adapter in the wall, and the plug's got to be upside down because the way the adapter is, and it's weighing down, and it made it come out of the wall, but I don't know if it's shorted out. All right. What we got here? Let me catch up. Why would a coach say they're using 3 running backs? I think they're going to use 3 running backs, but I don't think they're going to use them equally. I think you're seeing so far in camp that Braylon Allen is distancing himself from Davis. He's getting a bulk of it. They utilize him in the passing game. Haven't heard much about Davis. I think they believe they can use all 3, but they're going to really use 2 and sprinkle the third one in occasionally. No, I'm trying to get the air conditioner plug in the wall, but it's like I said, it's upside down, so the wire pulls it out, and every time you plug it in, it beeps. So I was trying to get it set. Yeah, make it a shirt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to tend to this. It is, even though it cooled off today. You know what? The second I got done yelling at Clancy, I could hear the video through the headphones where I was because the air conditioner is like 5 feet to the left by the window over here. And I could hear as soon as I was done saying it, I'm like, I don't hear the video anymore. I was like, fuck, they heard that. So I'm glad that you got to enjoy that. I feel like you don't mention your third string unless he has potential to take a spot. I don't think he has the potential to take anyone's spot because I think the other 2 are clearly ahead of him. But I do believe we're going to run the ball enough where he's going to be involved. And I think they can utilize him, but they're not going to choose to utilize him over the other 2 because you're going to see quickly how good the other 2 are. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Make Stack happy. I do got to end the show early tonight because I got a yearly checkup with another doctor tomorrow. I'm getting a lot of doctor's appointments in lately. So I got an appointment at like 8:45 tomorrow morning. But I do thank you for watching. I do thank you for all your support. I will be on tomorrow after Jake. And then no show tomorrow night. I go right from work to pick up Nikki. And then I should be on Saturday morning with a very big guest that I'm looking forward to. Someone who's been on the channel before, and definitely looking forward. If this works out, I think you guys will really enjoy it. Clancy, you just stay up from working Saturday or Friday night into Saturday. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. What did we learn today? What did we learn? And while you're doing all that, I'm getting myself ready for Wordle. Yes, we play Wordle in the Discord. Who wanted to meet up for what? Oh, he's on his way back from Wildwood. Yeah, shout out to Peter. He's been sending me pictures down in Wildwood. The place that I used to stay at all the time with the boys was Jolly Roger. And he's walking by it. Ooh, no letters. Oh, just one. But ladies and gentlemen, please drop what did we learn? I do have to get this air conditioner going back on. Can't have that shit. Especially in front of this giant bright light. I don't even have the fan on. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just stay up. Watch me Saturday morning and then see Peter. That's cool, though, that he wanted to stop by. He's a good kid. I know, bro. You slept about 14 hours the other day by my calculations when you posted your steps, and it was like a 14-hour gap without a fucking step. I was hysterical. I didn't bust your balls on it in the chat, but I just thought of it now. I thought that was great. I'm like, that's so classy. Thinking about my wordles already. Here we go. I learned Nick has upside down light sockets. It might be. It's a two-prong adapter. No, it's two sockets in the wall. It doesn't have the third. The air conditioner has the third, so you got to get the two-prong. But it won't go in the right way. You have to flip it upside down. I don't know. It's fucking annoying. And it never had a problem with it until just now. I can't do that no more. I can't. I don't know why, but I could for a very long time. But I'm I'm just enjoying life, man. And I feel like if I'm fucking sleeping too much right now, I'm not capitalizing on life. Whether it's doing shows, going to see the kids. I learned that Nick needs an electrician. All right, Adirondack. Aren't you supposed to not show up until right now? This is what I get when you get here early. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Show some love, for we will not summons the great Boomtown until it rains with Boomtown's emoji in the chat. That's a great. Ah, you're not a jagoff most of the time. All right, Boomtown. The people have requested it, and I shall ask Boomtown, what did you learn? Drop it like it's hot. And yes, I am a weirdo who can drink coffee and be sleeping 20 minutes from now. I don't know. When I get here, you do a short show. It's still an hour. Yeah, remember, I did almost 2 hours earlier today. Boomtown learned year 2 is when players transition. Nate may be able to orgasm at the mere mention of Sticker's name. Hawk outed Nick for some side video game action. Congrats, Brian Farrell. Keep it going. Hell yeah. Bonus. Once Weed's laptop has determined its age, sex, and gender, he will make his return. Nick's basement may be haunted. Come on, you fuck. T-shirts coming to the Nick Shine store soon. Hell yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Hank, for the membership. Thank you, Mr. Weed, for the super chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Have a good night. And if you have that special someone with you tonight, and you look into each other's eyes, and you're not sure what to say,
Show me your butthole.
never fails. 10 out of 10. Just as long as you don't have this view.
Oh.
Good night, everybody. God bless. See you guys tomorrow morning after Jake when I get back from the doctor. Have a good night. Be awesome to one another. Take care.